Good morning. It's Thursday morning, and for a city that wakes up early, it's making its way across to Marina Beach. Thousands have gathered there, thousands also spent nights there. It's been a peaceful protest so far at Marina Beach. India Today getting you continuous coverage from the ground. My colleague Pramod Madhav continues to be with us. Let's straight away go across to him as this fight for Jallikat boils over. Celebrities joining in as well. Yesterday you had actor Vijay also who had come to lend support to Jallikat. There have been many voices from all across political spectrum coming in to support in what is being seen as a civil movement not seen any time before for Jallikat. So Pramod, good morning. You've spent the entire night at Marina Beach, but enthusiasm keeps building up this morning as well. It's 48 hours and counting. Take us through how these protesters managed to bear the chilly winds of Chennai, because the fight that they have for Jallikat is their focus, and many continue to join in.
Well, good morning to you, Devina, and it's the third day over a beautiful sunrise, and I would say a beautiful sunrise in the history of Tamil Nadu as well. You see the people over here without any agenda. They are over here all fighting for one cause, Jallikat. Their determination or their willpower, nothing has happened to them. Everybody is still here, not even a face that feels or looks a little bit sleepy. They have spent a whole night over here. I have to tell you that being here, I could see these people sleep on the beach. Some even moved to the sand over there. They had their own bonfire. Not a single person caused any kind of trouble, and this is how Chennai has reacted. Chennai has proved once again that it is the best city in the world. It is the best city in the world, even when it comes to protests. I don't see cops anywhere here, no police, no authorities. They are on their own, and they're also having a very good point, very pretty strong points. You wanted to convey something. What was it?
Yeah, I would like to say, like, the Indian justice is not killing a rapist. They're showing sympathy for the rapist, but instead they're killing our emotions, our tradition, our culture. It is not acceptable. And I have like to say, like, the Indian government is formed by the people, for the people, not the people. And I would like to, like, by the seeing thing, we are used by, like, it is for only by the people. We are used by only for voting. If we are used for only for voting, I'm not a use and throw, please. I'm throwing my voting. I don't my voting right. I'm not a use and throw. I'm not a use throw property.
Devina, that is a very strong point over here. This is the kind of emotion that is running around. They don't want to vote for anything, for false promises. And imagine, this is for a cause to protect the farmers, protect Tamil Nadu and protect Jallikat, and they're even ready to relinquish their voters' ID, the ID of their own country. They want it because they are extremely dissatisfied with the way they have been treated till now. They have been given false promises. They have been following leaders and nothing has been fruitful. And now they have rallied upon one all together, and they want to say something. They want to feel that way, and they want to express themselves. And even if you have a child over here, what are you doing here? You are supporting Jallikat?
I am supporting the Jallikat.
Why do you support Jallikat? It's your culture, that's why. Well, that's the kind of spirit over here, Devina. You see a 10-year-old boy, he supports Jallikat not because it's a bull wrangling sport, but because it is a tradition and a kind of identity of the culture of a state. And you see the kind of enthusiasm they have here. There is no lack of enthusiasm. All for one, one for all, and that is how they stay here. No kind of any kind of disruption to the peace over here. This is definitely not a protest, but a peaceful movement. This is a civil, peaceful movement, and I would say for the third day, they have definitely succeeded, Devina.
And Pramod, but the fact is that Apex Court has banned this bull taming sport. And it is in defiance of the Apex Court that we've seen these protests at a lot of other places in Tamil Nadu which have gone out of hand. There is a significant cops presence as well at Marina Beach as we are taking our viewers through these visuals. Stay with us, Pramod, because I want to first take our viewers through how there are many voices from different quarters. It all started with India Today South Conclave, but now celebrities joining in. Actor Vijay yesterday visited Marina Beach to address the supporters and to lend his hand to the cause as well. Apart from Vijay, we also spoke to spiritual guru Sadhguru on Jallikat. Let's take a listen into what both of them had to say.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் உங்க விஜய் பேசுறேன். உலகம் பூரா சட்டத்தை உருவாக்குனது மக்களோட கலாச்சாரத்தையும் உரிமையையும் பாதுகாக்கத்தான், அதை பறிக்கிறதுக்கு இல்லை. தமிழனோட அடையாளம் ஜல்லிக்கட்டு. எதையும் எதிர்பார்க்காம, யாரோட தூண்டுதலும் இல்லாமல், எந்த விதமான கட்சி பேதமும் இன்றி தமிழ் என்ற ஒரே உணர்வோட இந்த போராட்டத்தில் குதிச்சிருக்கிற அத்தனை இளைஞர்களுக்கும் நான் தலை வணங்குறேன். இது சம்பந்தமா கைது செய்யப்பட்டவங்களை வெளியே அனுப்பிட்டா நான் சந்தோஷப்படுறேன்.
Always abuse in every aspect of life, which must be controlled. There must be probably norms and laws to take care of this. Actually, traditionally there are norms as to how a bull should be treated. Unfortunately, today a few people might have misused it. But based on that misuse, you can't take away an entire culture which dates back to nearly 5,000 years in Tamil culture. Now you ban Jallikattu, they're all queued up. In thousands, they're queued up for slaughter. And how is slaughter more humane than playing with them? This rubbing chili, poking this and that, this unfortunately people have done. We have to contain that. But this does not mean that is the basis of Jallikattu. That's not how everybody is doing it. Definitely you have to examine where the funding comes from. What is right? See, for example, in when this festival that happened in China where Chinese people are eating dogs, American activists are going and protesting in China that you should not eat dogs, we love dogs. Okay, we love cows, will you stop eating cows? So every culture has its own intricacies. You have to respect that for what it is. But if there is active cruelty happening to the animals, definitely it must stop. Whoever thinks in ancient times people were cruel to animals and now we have learned this, they are completely wrong. In ancient times people clearly understood that animal is an active partner in their livelihood. Nobody treated them badly. It is only now because we think animal is just to be eaten or to be made into shoes or handbags or whatever. We are thinking on those lines, we are looking at everything as a product or a commodity. But this is not how this culture understood. We never saw animals as commodities. We saw it as a part of our daily life and economic activity, and there is an emotional bond with that. And you must see how these bulls are taken care of, with how much love and care it's taken care of. It's the Formula 1 for the rural youth in Tamil Nadu.
So while there is protesters on the ground, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has assured them that he will take all measures to lift the ban on Jallikattu. He is present at the capital today. He'll be meeting the Prime Minister. Let me go across to my colleague Pramod, who continues to be with this group of citizens who've come together. Now, Pramod, it's important to tell that there is no leader, there is no political party that has asked them to come. These are people from all walks of life that have decided to lay a siege of sorts at the MGR Memorial because they refuse to let the heat die. And since you have spent the entire night with them, speaking to them and understanding their fervor, their passion, take us through how difficult it was for them to spend the night here. How are they looking at this fight? Are they ready for a long haul if the entire lockdown persists?
அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு மூணு விஷயம் சொல்ல வந்து எனக்கு மறந்து போகுது.
Well, Devina, I got to say, like, they are not ready for just 1 day or 2 days. They have come here determined. Unless they get an ordinance and unless they get a way of bringing back Jallikattu, they are not going to stop. And honestly, for a third day, this crowd is not tired, is not feeling weary. They are over here. They just want to be for Jallikattu for the whole day. And they also want to relinquish any kind of political activity. Everybody is welcome here except a politician. That is their kind of motto. We don't want a politician because they promised us a lot. They did not do anything. Nothing happened. So we are fighting for our cause, and that's what they want to do here. And also, I'm going to ask the previous question you asked me. Let me just ask you one thing. Let me ask you one thing. You are fighting over here. Your cause for good protest and everything fine. But there is one more thing, very important thing we need to find out. There is a ban that has brought by Supreme Court. We have to accept the law of the land as well. How are you going to face it? What is the change you want from the Supreme Court now?
Actually, இந்த விலங்குகளை வந்து வனவிலங்குகள் பட்டியல சேர்த்திருக்காங்க. அது செக்ஷன் 29 நினைக்கிறேன். எனக்கு தெளிவா 27 PCA. அந்த ஆக்ட் படி அந்த அமெண்ட்மென்ட் பண்ணனால தான் இந்த பிரச்சனையே வந்திருக்கு. அது சரி பண்ணனும்னா உச்சநீதிமன்றத்தில் தான் பண்ணனும். இங்க இருக்க விவசாயிகள் அவ்வளவு பண செலவு பண்ணி போராடுறதுக்கு இல்ல. எங்கள மாதிரி இளைஞர்கள் ஏதாவது பண்ணனும். இல்ல இந்த கவர்மெண்ட் தான் எடுத்து பண்ணனும். ஒரு மத்திய அரசு ஒரு பிரதமர் மோடி தான் இது வந்து இந்த செயல்படுத்தணும்.
மாடுகளோட முக்கியத்துவம், நாங்க எவ்வளவு மாடுகளை எப்படி பாதுகாக்கிறோம்ன்ற விஷயத்தை அவங்க எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அந்த தடையை வந்து நீக்கணும். முக்கியமா வனவிலங்குகள் பட்டியலிருந்து எங்க மாடுகளை வந்து நீக்கி அது ஒரு நாட்டு மாடுகள், நாட்டு விலங்குகள்ன்றத சொல்லணும்.
Well, Devina, it seems like they are very pretty sure what has occurred in the Supreme Court, and what they want here is that they want to fight for the cause of the farmers. They're saying that farmers cannot fight for themselves, so it is time for them to fight for them. They want the animal, the Bos indicus, to be removed from the performance animals list. Now they say that all this while they depended on the politicians, nothing has happened, so they have come over here. And I also have to say, whole night they did not move, not for the first day or the second day. This is the third day. Still they have not moved from this place. Pretty much determination, pretty much very much discipline. This is the first time I see a crowd, such disciplined crowd, and no politician anywhere, no cops anywhere. If my camera person can like pan out for you. And this is how Chennai has proved itself that it is one of the best cities in the world, Devina.
Well, absolutely, and Pramod, but it is also a city where the state government is under tremendous pressure. You have AIADMK with a new leadership, and it's a fresh litmus test that we're seeing for O. Paneerselvam and Sasikala. Now remember, this was a situation last year as well, because the ban came in place in 2014 by the apex court. Under Jaya's regime, she was a politician with a very shrewd mind, because she was able to sense the public fervor for Jallikat. She was the one who approached the centre. Her government filed a review petition, and there was also the plea at the centre, which was repeated not once, not twice, but at several points of time. She was able to get the centre to pass that crucial notification from the Environment Ministry, which did allow Jallikat, post which the apex court overruled that notification. But the fact that Jaya was able to shake up the centre also reflected her political weight. But will O. Paneerselvam and Sasikala be able to pull a similar move? As O. Paneerselvam is in the capital, we talk more about that. Let's take a look right now at India Today's South Conclave, where this Jallikat debate was first reignited this season. You have actor Kamal Haasan, you have Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu, actor turned politician Khushbu, and many other activists who have come together and supported Jallikat at this event. Take a listen.
It's not Jallikat as it is traditionally known thousands of years ago. It's called Yer Tazhuvuthal, which means embracing the bull. Yeah. Which itself clearly indicates what the sport is all about.
But bulls get injured, they bleed. Animal rights activists are very upset.
Yeah, oh yeah, they must then ban biryani.
We need Jallikat, and it's not about tradition alone. It's the wrong misconceptions that people of the north have with them about the bull. It's not bullfight, it's known as bull embracing.
Jallikat, according to me, personally, as a minister, I don't know whether I should say it or not, but this has been a traditional art, a traditional play of the people of Tamil Nadu, and then nobody should have any objection.
Very few women even come to watch, because some of the men who are fighting are all from their families, so they stay away from it if they get hurt and things like that. So I think I will take the side of those women. I will stay away and see in this fight who's going to win. I believe in animal rights, and I also believe in human rights violation too.
I believe that it's a tradition, and like many other traditions, you can argue that it should survive. But I'm a very strong animal rights, a lover of animals, and I feel there's an element of cruelty to it, which I personally don't like to watch, and danger.
There should be certain rules and regulations for Jallikat, because the sport has evolved, people has evolved, but it is our tradition. You can't sit in an AC room and just call it as like hurting a bull, and it is a lot of love involved, lot of tradition involved. Don't ban a tradition, don't ban a sport that has been there for hundreds of years.
With that, we take a very short break, but it's an unprecedented turnout at Marina Beach for the past 48 hours. There are citizens without a leader clear emerging, but they're just coming on their own. They're camping at Marina Beach. They're putting the pressure on the government. They're telling the political leaders, Keep the vote bank politics out of it. It's about Tamil pride and let's get together. Many celebrities coming together for the cause as well. We'll go straight across to Marina Beach. Continuous coverage from Tamil Nadu at Marina Beach, where outpouring of supporters continues. Many Tamilians are joining in. It's a Tamil pride protest which is being played out at Marina Beach. Many women, even children, part of protest to make Jallicut legal. My colleague Pramod has been camping overnight with these protesters and also keeping an eye on how it is a peaceful protest. Till now, not an incident reported of a law and order situation being in danger. Cops still surrounding the area. Let me straight away go across to Pramod. This morning we've seen many placards being displayed, many sentiments also running high on the ground. Take us to what's the security situation at the moment at Marina Beach, because after all it's a protest in defiance of the Apex Court. And how did these people manage to cut another night at Marina Beach?
Well, Devin, I got to say that this peaceful movement has caused no problems with the cops over here. Around 6:30 sometime, new deployment of cops, as you can see over there, they have come across. And as usual, they are standing on that side of the road. They are trying to clear some traffic, but it is more of the volunteers here who are actually providing a lot of help to the public as well. Now, I got to also tell you that the Tamil people, the city of Tamil, Chennai, people are extremely happy because though there are certain amount of traffic congestion at places, they have seen to that like no problem will happen. And not just that, the entire night, not for 1 or 2, they were able to completely sustain over here. If a camera person could pan to the right, you could see the amount of food that has been provided by volunteers. None of them are bought from here. It is from the shop owners. It is from the general public. They have brought in food, biscuits, breads, water bottles, lot of food. Yesterday night also they served food, everything for free, everything to the volunteers. We have like excess actually. There were a lot of meals. I can even show you one packet over here. You see this? This is how they like providing it. Nobody knows who gave this thing. Nobody wants to claim that they have brought it fame or anything out of it. The people over here for a whole night. I have one volunteer over here. She has stayed almost 2 days here. How were you able to sustain the night over here? Were you not afraid? Was this a safe group? I have to ask you.
Yeah, it's this is my state. Tamil Nadu is my state. Then why I have to be afraid of being among my friends, being among my Tamilians?
So how many of you you know here people? Are they strangers or you know a lot of people here?
No, I don't know anyone of here. I just came all of them by make my presence here only.
And so Jallikattu, you want to fight for it. You call this as a tradition. And how much do you expect that this was going to be fruitful? Do you believe that it could be brought back again? Do you think so?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely?
Yes, definitely.
And what about the accommodation here? Did you get food, water, everything on time?
Everything. We get more than enough.
That's wonderful. See, Devina, that's how these people over here, they were able to sustain. You were also a volunteer. I've been seeing you for the 3rd day over here. How were you able to sustain the cold and this night? What is the determination that's keeping you going?
In 2015, we faced Chennai floods. As how we are facing now, that is a natural disaster. This is a cultural disaster. Tamil cultural disaster. Union and state government must take action. Ban PITA. Our only motto is ban PITA and to bring Jallikattu every year. In Vadivasal Therakum Varai, Vidivasal Pogamatum, Vidivasal Pogamatum.
Devina, they're saying this is a cultural disaster and they learned how to come together and assemble as a group and help each other because of the Chennai floods. That was a natural disaster. Now this is a cultural disaster, and he says Vadivasal, the gate. They says unless the gate is open for the bull to run freely on the road, they will not return home. They are going to stay back here.
Well, it is an uprising for sure, a citizen uprising as we can see it right now. And Pramod, let me tell you, it's very, very close to what we saw in Arab states like Arab Spring, where they had citizen movement. And the cultural point for this movement is the MGR Memorial. We'll talk more about that, the significance of that, and how it's the Sasikala government which is caught in catch-22 situation. Damn if they do, damn if they don't, because they have to uphold the Supreme Court ban. At the same time, they have to ensure that the populist sentiments are not hurt. They have to project that their party is still in control with at least 4 years more to go in the state. More and more challenges this morning for Sasikala and company.